Alright, welcome back to my channel. So here we are with my dashboard. You can see that my live account has $4,916 in it. Yes, I took it all the way down to like 3,000 and change, boosted all the way back up to 10,000 and change, and then all the way back down to $4,916. I had that one bad day with my trade in the Dow Jones, which was a good trade. I screwed it up, and then that got me revenge trading a little bit. So I took a little bit of a hit on the revenge trading side. And then my strategy just wasn't great the rest of the week. Sometimes your strategy just doesn't want to work in that current market condition, and that's basically what went down there. And to make it worse, the few days that it was working, I wasn't trading, so I was skipping the winners to take the losers. All in all, account is down to $4,916. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to put those videos up, those nice big red day videos, because I've been super busy with servicing clients towards the end of the year here. A lot of commercials, a lot of music videos, a lot of stuff happening. I'm surprised. Like, it's usually not this crazy busy, but I'm swamped right now, like sleeping 4 to 5 hours a night trying to juggle everything. And then trying to take a couple trades when available, and I just wasn't able to get those videos processed up onto YouTube. So I apologize, but you can see here my account is not looking good. On the live account. It doesn't really bother me too much because I plan for bad days, bad weeks, and bad months. And I had a bad week, and I know I'll recover from it, but still not looking good. 97 days complete in my live account with 78% winning days. Unfortunately, some of those losing days are much bigger than the winning days, so that doesn't help the account. If I switch over to E-mini Dow, which is what I'm mostly trading, I'm at 73% win rates in there. But again, my average loser is bigger than my average winner. So you need to have a higher than 73% win rate if you're going to have, higher average losers than average winners. And that reflects in this account total not being, at new account highs. Still green. I mean, I'm still making money. I've taken payouts from Topstep. Everything right now is, all Topstep money. Basically, I'm good. None of my investment is in here. So at least I got that going for me. And this is all profits. And if I wanted to, I could close my account tomorrow and take all of it. All right, so I do have bad news though. Bad news. Topstep sent an email out last week before they announced it publicly that was really depressing, and that was that I can no longer trade in express funded accounts. As a live account trader with them, I'm not allowed to trade in express funded accounts. And then the rest of the email goes on to give you like some more details. And one thing that they say that I interpret was that they're going to let me still keep my express fund accounts I have now. And then when the time comes, they will convert them into my live account, and I won't be able to, get new express funded accounts. And I interpret that based on the rest of the email that I was reading, that as soon as my express funded accounts are in profit, that money's going into the live account, and they're going to shut those down, which is a smart business decision for Topstep. Like, that's probably the way they should be doing it. They get a lot of live traders that are on their leaderboards for, they make $50,000 in a day, but it's not in the live account. It's copy trading 5 express funded accounts. And in their live accounts, they might have made like $2,000 that day. So that means Topstep's giving out 50 grand from their pocket to that trader, and that trader didn't really put any money into Topstep's pocket, because they weren't really trading in the live account. So that's a recipe for disaster for a prop firm. If you allow your live traders, they're live traders for a reason, right? Because the prop firm felt that they were good enough to move into a live account. Well, if you feel they're good enough to move into a live account, then they're probably good enough to then trade 5 XFAs and drain your entire bank account from the prop firm. So probably not a good move for them to have done that. And I think what's going to happen now that Topstep is no longer letting us trade in express funded accounts is, I think other prop firms are going to follow suit. And Topstep has hinted on Topstep TV several times now that they may even fast track traders into live accounts now, to where you'll go from combine to express funded account, and you won't be you're not going to make 50,000 in an express funded account anymore. You might make a few thousand or 5 or whatever the number ends up being. And they're going to move you right over. This way, Topstep finds themselves paying out very little money from their pocket to successful traders. And the problem with it, though, on 2 fronts for Topstep is going to be that process of moving people into live accounts in and out. Before, if they had 120 live traders, it was a lot. And right now they're calling up like 50 traders a week, 100 traders a week into live. So I believe that process may have already begun. They're gonna try to move people over quickly. And I don't know what's gonna, from a business model, maybe it's cheaper for Topstep to process those live accounts than it is to keep people in XFAs. The downside to it is, though, a lot of traders are in the prop firm space because of the potential to make a lot of money copy trading multiple sim funded accounts. And if you remove that, are people going to come to your prop firm and want to trade with you because that opportunity is gone? Or if you make it to where those express funded accounts, you can't pull 50,000 in an account times 5 and kind of do that thing, will they still want to trade with Topstep? So that's going to be a big question. And I think we're going to see a lot of other prop firms following suit, copying Topstep. And then eventually it feels like the space is slowly morphing into, why not just go straight to a regular broker? If you trade with Thinkorswim or something like that, let's see right now, if you were trading with Thinkorswim or a broker like that, the Dow Jones, for one mini contract, you would need $11,400 to trade one mini contract. But that's because they let you swing trade that. You can hold it overnight, hold it for, whatever the term of the contract, if you want to, for, months. If you're trading the S&P 500, it's $19,489 right now that you would need per contract you buy. That's a lot of money to have in your account. But there are other futures brokers that are specific to futures day trading that are legitimate brokers like NinjaTrader, where you would only need about $500 in your account to trade one of those contracts. So it's really not that much money to trade one contract. So if you wanted to have like an equivalent with NinjaTrader that you would with Topstep in a 50K account, where you can trade, 5 contracts, but you can only start with 3. So might as well start with 3. You would have to put $1,500 into your NinjaTrader brokerage, and you could have those 3 contracts. You'd probably want to put a little more for a buffer, another $500 in there maybe, or another $1,000. So we'll call it $2,000 to get started with NinjaTrader that you would have spent $50 with to get started with Topstep. And if you blew out with Topstep, you lost $50. You didn't lose $2,000. So there may still be a draw because of that aspect to prop firms, even after they start tightening up everything and kind of taking away some of the profit potential. There's still some benefits to starting with a prop firm if you're not already a successful trader. But then what the prop firms could be doing in the process of this is those who are successful traders who can trade well, just don't have massive capital, may not go into the prop firm space and siphon money out of the prop firms because it's not going to be that worth it to them when they can just be in a regular broker. So it'll be interesting to see how the space shapes out here in the year 2025. I bet there's going to be drastic changes. Ryan Bryan, when you told me a year ago that I should jump into copy trading 5 XFAs, I wish I would have took your advice on that one, because I could have benefited from that, especially when I first went to my live account. Had I been copy trading 5 XFAs, 150K XFAs, I would have made quite a bit of money. So fortunately I didn't do it, and now those days are over for me. So the only other option for me to do, and I don't know how Topstep is going to handle this, is if I close my live account and then start over and get some XFAs, and then as soon as they try to move you to live, you start over again if you want to stay in XFAs. But if they move you right away, it doesn't make it worth it, because then it's going to take you a month or two to be able to transition combine XFA quit, and then those profits, if you're only making peanuts on that before they transfer you, you might as well just stay in a live account and be more worth it for you. So yeah, anyway, there's that. So XFAs, I'm not going to show these two anymore. I'm just going to let them go. Maybe casino trade them. I don't know. Maybe I'll trade them up to like right before they pass, and then I'll show you those trades. Not pass, but right before they get into profit, and then show you those trades and do like a Hail Mary and see if maybe I can, swing, get a big home run out of it, make $20,000 total across all 5, maybe $4,000 or $5,000, and then times that by 5. And this way, when they do transfer them over, they're transferring over a bunch of money and not a few $100s. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet with those XFAs, but I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted on what happens to them. But I want to focus all my videos now on just my live account, because those aren't going to make me any money. And I'm trading basically the same things in my live account as I would be in those XFAs anyway. So that's kind of what's going forward right now, traders. Just going to be the live account. No more XFAs, unfortunately. I'm so bummed about it. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do for next year. I was going to, in March, try to do something different, and I might just do it in January instead and see what happens. And what I was thinking about doing, and I don't know if this, see if this is something you would want to see. I was thinking about getting my live account up to like 25 grand, which I should be able to do no problem by mid-January, and then closing it, cashing out 100% of my live account, and then starting over if Topstep will let me, and then start with how I would do this again, knowing what I know now. If I was a brand new trader, what would I do? And then show you everything from like, I would start with my trade plan, and this is the process that I would do, and kind of go like that. And, building a strategy for it, and kind of just do the whole step by step. Get one 50K combine, get that into an XFA, so it gets paid out, and then use that money to then get 4 more combines, turn those into XFAs, and do it with the least amount of investment possible for the largest amount of return possible, and kind of show you that whole move of what I would do differently. And then get switched back into a live account again with Topstep, grow that up a little bit, and then close it, and then start from scratch again with NinjaTrader. So is what I'm thinking about doing for next year, and seeing if before the end of next year I can have a NinjaTrader account up and running and make 200 or 300 grand before the end of the year, starting with a $50 investment out of my pocket, which actually would translate to $200 because the XFA cost is $150. So $200 starting in a prop firm, close out the year in a regular broker with 200 to 300 grand is what I'm thinking about trying to do starting in January. I don't know. What do you think? All right. We'll see you in the next trade here in just a couple minutes. Getting ready to jump into the Dow Jones. All right, here we are, November 25th, getting ready to jump in long in the YM. Let's see if it wants to confirm. It needs to close back up above here. A little nervous because it's a pretty big candle right here. It could just be retracing it. I'm debating on waiting till the next setup.
Order filled.
Okay, 1 contract long.
Order filled. Stop
Order
filled.
Okay, stopped out of that. Like I said, I was debating on taking the next one because it's coming off a pretty big candle I thought might be retracing. So we'll take a loss on that trade and looking for the next setup here.
Order filled.
Okay, jump back into the YM. 1 contract. All right, so I hit the target already, 848. All right, there's the target.
Stop filled.
All right, there we go. A little bit wonky this morning trying to capture that, but $340, I'll take that right there in the YM. And then we'll wait and see if gold wants to do a setup for me in gold. We'll see what happens. Gold's looking pretty gnarly today. Let's look at it real quick. Look at gold. Man, what a sell-off. I don't know. We'll see if gold wants to set up. And then YM, there may be one more trade. I do have to head out here in about 30 minutes. I don't think it'll set up in time. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Might bring another trade to you, or that might be the end of the day. Okay, looks like the YM might be giving me my second trade already.
Order filled.
Okay, so long 1 contract, the YM.
Order filled.
And also over there. Okay, great. But yeah, I'm going to probably head out here in about 2 minutes. So if this doesn't hit the target by then, I may just jump out of the trade so I don't have to let it sit. Tempted to just leave it on while I head out, but I think maybe not.
Stop filled.
All right, so I'll just take that off. I'm going to head out. It's close to the target. I'm glad that it went quickly so I could get out and get that profit. All right, so that's going to do it for today, unless something sets up towards the end of the day that I can take. But right now it looks like it's going to do it for today. $585 in a live account, so pretty nice day. I'll take it. Brings my account to $5,480. And then we'll see if we can get this thing to like 30 or 40,000 by the end of December. I think it's very doable, but I'll have to get a little bit lucky in the process. All right, buddy. See you on the next trade.